Tom Sizemore was one of Hollywood's most intense and compelling actors, a man who brought raw power to roles in some of the biggest movies of the 90s and early 2000s. But behind the scenes, his life was a chaotic mix of immense talent, personal demons, and controversy. So what the hell happened to Tom Sizemore? Let's get stuck in and find out. Tom Sizemore was born on November 29, 1961 in Detroit, Michigan. His father, Thomas Edward Sizemore Sr., was a lawyer and philosophy professor, while his mother, Judith, worked for the city of Detroit's Ombudsman's office. Sizemore grew up in a working-class household with 3 siblings. As a teenager, Tom became fascinated with movies, particularly the performances of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. He once said that watching Taxi Driver was a transformative experience. It was the moment he knew he wanted to act. After graduating from high school, Tom pursued his passion for acting at Wayne State University in Detroit. He then went on to earn a master's degree in theatre from Temple University in Philadelphia. During these years, he honed his craft, performing in local plays and preparing to break into the film industry. Determined to make it big, Sizemore moved to New York City, where he started working odd jobs while auditioning for roles. His gritty upbringing and relentless drive gave him the intensity that would define his career. "For me, acting wasn't just a dream," Sizemore said in an interview. "It was my way out." And by the late 80s, Hollywood came calling. Sizemore's first break came with a small role in Oliver Stone's Born on the 4th of July in 1989, where he played a Vietnam veteran alongside Tom Cruise. While it was a minor role, it showcased his ability to bring a raw intensity to the screen. His star began to rise in the early 90s with appearances in Point Break in 1991 and True Romance in 1993. In True Romance, written by Quentin Tarantino, Sizemore played a detective with sharp wit and commanding presence. This marked the beginning of his association with gritty, high-energy roles.
Oh man, I like this Clarence kid. This fucking guy's crazy.
Sizemore's career skyrocketed with Michael Mann's Heat in 1995, where he shared the screen with Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Val Kilmer. In the film, Sizemore played Michael Chirito, a key member of De Niro's crew. His performance in Heat was praised for balancing calm professionalism with an underlying menace, making him unforgettable even in an ensemble cast.
Well, for me, the action is the juice. I'm in.
In Saving Private Ryan in 1998, Sizemore delivered one of his most iconic performances as Sergeant Horvath, the loyal and determined right-hand man to Tom Hanks' Captain Miller. Steven Spielberg reportedly insisted Sizemore get clean for the role, requiring him to take daily drug tests during filming. The film's critical and commercial success cemented his reputation as a versatile and talented actor.
Mike, are you alright?
I just got the wind knocked out of me.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Other notable performances include Natural Born Killers in 1994, The Relic in 1997, and Black Hawk Down in 2001. Sizemore had become a sought-after actor, known for his intensity and ability to bring depth to tough, complex characters. However, as his career soared, his personal life began to unravel. Behind the scenes, Tom Sizemore struggled with substance abuse throughout much of his career. His battle with drugs began in the early 90s and spiraled out of control as he rose to fame. He admitted to using heroin, cocaine, and later methamphetamine. Sizemore's addiction caused chaos on movie sets. Directors and co-stars described him as unreliable, often showing up late or intoxicated. While he gave brilliant performances, his behaviour strained relationships with major filmmakers. In 2003, Sizemore was convicted of domestic violence against his then-girlfriend Heidi Fleiss. The highly publicised case tarnished his reputation, and he was sentenced to probation and ordered to attend rehab. His legal troubles didn't stop there. He was repeatedly arrested for drug-related offences, probation violations, and even attempted theft. During an appearance on Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew in 2010, Sizemore opened up about his addiction, calling it a monster that had consumed his life. He admitted that his drug use cost him roles, friendships, and financial stability. Yet despite his struggles, Sizemore never gave up on acting. He continued to work in smaller films and even began to rebuild his career in the 2010s. In 2005, Tom Sizemore became a father to twin sons, Jagger and Jaden, with his ex-girlfriend Janelle McIntyre. While he expressed a deep love for his children, his personal struggles reportedly made it really difficult for him to maintain a stable relationship with them. As his health and legal troubles mounted, Sizemore appeared to focus more on trying to stabilise his life, partly motivated by his responsibility as a father. In 2013, he released his memoir, By Some Miracle I Made It Out of There, where he mentioned his children and reflected on how his struggles with addiction impacted his relationships, including his role as a father. In the years leading up to his death in March 2023, Sizemore was reportedly more private about his family life.
I can't be who I'm supposed to be as a man, as a father, as a friend, as a son, if I'm intoxicated. I just can't.
His twin son.
In his later years, Sizemore appeared in numerous independent films and made occasional TV appearances. While these projects didn't match the success of his earlier work, they demonstrated his commitment to his craft. Fans appreciated his performances, even in lower budget productions, as a reminder of his immense talent. Tom Sizemore's life came to a tragic end on March 3, 2023. He suffered a brain aneurysm at his Los Angeles home on February 18th and was hospitalized in critical condition. After being in a coma for several days, his family made the difficult decision to remove him from his life support. He passed away at the age of 61. His death marked the end of a tumultuous life, one filled with incredible talent, heart-wrenching struggles, and a legacy of unforgettable performances. Fans and colleagues paid tribute to Sizemore, remembering him as an actor who brought raw authenticity to every single role he played. Steven Spielberg and Michael Mann both expressed their admiration for Sizemore's work, highlighting his contribution to some of Hollywood's greatest films. While his career was often overshadowed by his personal struggles, Tom Sizemore's body of work remains a testament to his undeniable talent. His story is a reminder of the fine line between genius and self-destruction. Tom Sizemore's story is one of brilliance and heartbreak, a man whose talent burned brightly but was too often overshadowed by his struggles. His performances in films like Saving Private Ryan and Heat remind us of what he was capable of when he was at his best. So what are your favourite Sizemore roles? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about the legends of Hollywood. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next one.